Hello friends, today we'll be taking a look at the Cage Fight Tavern. Here we have Cal. He is an orc that gives the party a mini-quest essentially to find his brother, who is in the lower portion of the tavern. To the north we have Gwen. She is a gnome monk who is here to fight in the cage. She is how the players will discover that it is a fight bar, most likely. Here we have a townsfolk couple. They do not know what is going on beneath their feet. They're just having a date night of sorts. My players didn't pay the two any mind because they were only interested in fighting, which is understandable. Here we have Marge. She is a rude bartender who is not in a hurry to get anything done and does not even tell the party what alcohol they are getting when they pay. My players absolutely hated her, but it was quite comedic. Here we have the bar Maiden Odette. She is just a shy character, tries to get some sympathy with the party. She's not a fighter, and she will not help, but she will not stand in the way either. Here we have the guard, who will stand in the way if the party tries to brute force their way in, and he essentially makes the party earn the right to go into the fight cage. And that's just the basic area up top. So let's take a look at the main portion of this encounter. So first off we have the reception area. Because it is a cage fight scenario, there are no weapons. You're not meant to kill your opponent. So you must register all your weapons here. I figured my players would have a problem with this or would try to smuggle in some weapons. They did not. It went quite well. There are two NPCs. The annoyed wizard, he's just comedic as well. My players quite enjoyed him. So we have the bartender. He gives a little bit of backstory and he can give some exposition about the cage, how to get a match, the betting process, as well as provide alcohol. To the north of this area, we have the unconscious fighter. It's meant to show that there is some risk. It's not just a simple boxing match where they'll call it before somebody's seriously hurt. So, beside the cage, we have a multitude of brawlers. And these are people the party may fight, if they so choose. The female dwarven brawler was actually fought by a player in my party. It was a great encounter, in my opinion. The orc fighter, that is the brother of Cal upstairs, and they have to convince him to leave. So in the middle of the room, we have a drunken man who he has managed to stumble his way down here somehow past the guards. We have One-Eye Shiver. He is the current champion of the cage, if the players so want to challenge him. Would not recommend it. But he also allows for betting on the fights, and commissions the money, and spectates. Everything is on the up and up. So we have potions of healing, just for winners only, as stated. The losers get nothing. We have a couple illicit substances in the center of the table. I felt it added to the atmosphere, and I know my players would have a strong interest in them, one way or the other. And they didn't really have a negative impact at all, in my opinion. I absolutely enjoyed their presence as well. So now we will take a quick look at the southern part of this area. And that is the gambling hall, as stated on the map. So, first off, we have the town merchant. He is an NPC poker player, essentially. We have the half-tree woman. She is the sucker. She doesn't know what she's doing, essentially, but she'll keep gambling. We have the wizard dealer, who, as you can see, it states she magically shuffles the cards in the air and doesn't allow people to touch them. This is to prevent cheating, because I know my rogues, and they would attempt to cheat. On the other side, we have an elderly man. He is He serves as the high roller dealer. He is more skilled, and he will actively prevent cheating. So the party, they didn't try. They did play a little bit of poker. No one tried to cheat, but it would not have worked had they. We have a high elf. He is just someone who is willing to bet high amounts on the table as well, so the players don't have to play alone. And he drinks, even though the table says no drinking, just to show, well, money is more important. I hope you enjoyed this encounter. If you did, it would be great if you could subscribe. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.